Welcome to The Explainer, where we transform powerful source materials into compelling narratives. So today, we're jumping into something really personal and intense. It's an account of a mystical vision, and it comes from a religious text from way back in the 17th century. Now, you gotta remember, back then, visions like this, they weren't just dreams. They were seen as direct, one-on-one encounters with the divine. And this particular story, wow, it describes an experience that's just incredibly intimate, but also completely overwhelming spiritually. So what does it feel like to come face to face with pure, unfiltered love? Well, this account tries to give us an answer. And this is what's so interesting, the journey to get there, it starts somewhere you might not expect. A very, very human place. Entitlement. Okay, so let's get into it. The whole story kicks off on the Feast of the Purification. And, the irony is thick here, because it's a day all about purity, but our narrator's heart, it's not quite there. Instead, they're walking around with this feeling that they've earned a spiritual reward. Like, hey, I put in the work, my past efforts mean I deserve this. You can just feel the confidence, right? There's this expectation that grace, which, remember, is supposed to be this divine, unearned favor, isn't just a gift. Nope. To them, it's something you can earn, something you can demand, all because of how passionate your devotion has been. And you know what? That's a super relatable human thing, isn't it? To think our efforts should equal a specific reward. But, you guessed it, that confidence is basically a house of cards. And in just a flash, the whole thing comes tumbling down. It's completely replaced by the exact opposite feeling, this deep, crushing sense that they're totally unworthy, and this real fear of divine punishment. And that internal conflict is just jarring. I mean, one minute they're thinking their fervor has earned them a prize. The very next, they're convinced they are justly worthy of chastisement, basically that they deserve to be punished or corrected. Talk about spiritual whiplash, right? It's a lightning-fast jump from feeling self-righteous to completely condemning yourself. So with all that self-assurance just gone, completely evaporated, the narrator's entire approach does a 180. The tone shifts completely. They go from demanding what they think they're owed to just pleading for what they know they don't deserve. And this is the turning point. Right here. It's the moment of total surrender. You can hear it in the words. It's this desperate, humble cry for the exact mercy they thought they were above needing just a little while ago. And they're appealing directly to the Virgin Mary, as the one who can step in for them. And then an answer comes. But the response to this really raw, desperate plea, it's not the punishment our narrator was bracing for. Not at all. It's something completely unexpected, something that's about to change everything for them. So this really sets the stage for the absolute climax of the entire vision. I mean, they've hit rock bottom, spiritually speaking, and now they're about to experience the divine response firsthand. So instead of a scolding or even just some kind of distant feeling of being forgiven, what the narrator gets is, it's a direct, physical, and totally overwhelming embrace from the divine infant. This isn't some abstract idea. It's a real, tangible act of love that is so powerful, it nourishes and satisfies them completely. And the results of that single embrace are just profound. It's a total spiritual transformation, and it's all symbolized through clothing, which is fascinating. Being wrapped in swathing clothes, that suggests divine protection, right? The robe of innocence points to their purity being restored. And that golden cincture of love, that's like a new bond, a new connection to the divine. Now, this incredibly powerful experience, it isn't just a fleeting memory. It leaves our narrator fundamentally, permanently changed. They walk away with a totally new understanding of what's truly being asked of them. So, you see, the big takeaway here wasn't just a, "Phew, I'm forgiven" feeling of comfort. No, it was this powerful push, this inspiration to go out and actively live a different way. It's like the grace, once they got it, became a call to action, a call to really seek out purity and to practice love in a much bigger, fuller way. So when you step back and look at the whole thing, what we've really been exploring is a timeless story, isn't it? It's all about that journey from entitlement to humility, From demanding what we think is ours to just accepting a gift. And it's about finding grace in that exact moment when we feel we deserve it the least. And that's a journey that I think resonates just as deeply today as it did centuries ago.